Marcy's Magical Marshmallows by Andrew Laughs. It was a bright, dreary day in the town of City Village neighborhood. Marcy was in her front yard playing on her tree swing. Well, one of the ropes broke on her swing, so she was just spinning a board around on a rope hanging from a tree. It may seem like she had it all, but Marcy wanted more. Marcy ventured off to play in her second favorite sewer drain. She often went there to think about the solar system and hunt for obvious treasure. On this day, she found a blender, an unopened DVD of the Mike Tyson documentary, and a used binder that was used to hold papers back in the day. Just the usual stuff you find while taking a mosey through the sludge. Like a spoon drawn to a bowl of cereal, Marcy's gaze was drawn to a slimy, lumpy wall. She saw lumps and she wanted them lumps. Lumps! She felt them and realized these were actually tasty-looking, multicolored marshmallows. She gathered them up, put them in her pockets so they would gather lint. However, the thought of putting one of these linty sewage marshmallows into her mouth overwhelmed Marcy. She drooled a little bit and relished in the warm spit taste trickling out of the corner of her mouth. She sneezed too, but that wasn't unusual for a Wednesday after evening. She popped the marshmallow into her mouth and said, tastes just like braces. She realized it was late, so she began skipping out of the sewer at a slow pace. You'll never make it on time, her heart said to her. Suddenly, Marcy felt like an anxious marshmallow and teleported back to her front yard. She realized that these marshmallows were magical and granted their eater their wildest dreams. That had to be it. It couldn't be that the type of person that plays in sewers and eats the contents had any mental issues and may have blacked out and forgot that they actually walked back home. Nopers, magic marshmallows. Marcy thought about all the good things in life these marshmallows were gonna fix. Her brother could finally get that broken skateboard. Her father could finally sell her brother's broken skateboard. She could finally help her mom get that divorce she's been asking for. And for herself, Marcy could finally get a dog that would pretend to be a robot vacuum and make the vroom sounds and all. It was just then that Marcy's crush walked down the side of the sidewalk next to her. Marcy was always too nervous to talk to Johnny, but not anymore. She imagined herself turning into a Disney princess, mouth full of mallow, and all to the point that she was having trouble breathing and had multicolored drool pouring out at the seams. She shoved the bag of marshmallows into her mouth and had hamster cheeks. Johnny ran up to her like she had all the hopes that he would. The marshmallows must have worked. Johnny ran up and in a dreamy voice said, "Help! My dad went crazy and started hitting me. I need help." It was music to her ears, and Marcy gave the sweetest smile to Johnny. With cheeks stuffed with mallow and a small clearance of air to her throat, she said, Johnny responded by saying, "Wait, what is wrong with you? Why do you have Play-Doh or something in your mouth? We need to get you to a mental hospital. Come on, let's go find my dad. He will help. He always knows the right thing to do." Johnny took Marcy by the hand right before she passed out from lack of oxygen, just like in them Hollywood romance movies.